Hey man, this has been one hell of a week when we talk about Cleveland Browns football, right? First, the Browns they sneak into very prime wild card positioning, very prime ability to take first place very late in the year, and then boom, out of nowhere, the Rona comes back with a vengeance. I mean, wiped out like 22, 23 players and coaches, and we were freaking out, right? Baker went down, then Case Keenum went down, and then Jadeveon Clowney went down, and then all these guys, you know what I mean? Like, we were really in a panic. But, gotta be honest with you, things are turning back up somehow. The Browns game versus the Raiders has officially been moved to Monday. So not only do the Browns get a couple of extra days to get some guys off the list, but they don't have to play with a third string quarterback, more than likely, right? Because what I'm hearing from Cam Justice's Twitter and what she has been reporting from other sources is that all of the players that have tested positive for COVID are vaccinated, which means they fall under the new protocols. Now, I talked about the new protocols in my last video, so I'll just briefly go over it. Basically, the new protocols mean that if you aren't exhibiting serious COVID-19 symptoms and you have under a set amount of the virus detected in you in your latest test, you then can be tested out of quarantine and ready to play without doing the double negatives, right? Like, so you don't have to get rid of it completely. You just have to get rid of most of it or be through most of it or not have a serious case of it. So it could be very likely that by the time we play this game on Monday, the Browns might have a majority of those people back from that list because, again, the report is that most of the Browns that are on the list are exhibiting at most mild symptoms. So that is that. Now, this is Friday. I have no idea what's going to happen on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I hope everybody just locks themselves in the house and keeps themselves safe so they don't have to worry about this whole situation getting worse. But I just want us all as a fan base to take a deep collective breath. Like, let's come on, come with me. Come on, y'all. Come on. I know let's do it together. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. All right? We feeling calm? We feeling more tranquilo? All right. Because things are looking better. Things are looking way better. I know I've been hearing all of the stuff. Some people thought this was a conspiracy against the Cleveland Browns, that the NFL was rigging the league. Nah, man. If it got past that certain threshold, like it did against the Ravens, right? The Ravens got 22 people on their list. They had to move the game to Tuesday. The Browns have 22, 23 people on that list. They move it to Monday. The obvious reason why the Browns aren't getting that extra day is because they play on Saturday the week after. So no conspiracy here, y'all. Like, we could take a deep breath. We can relax a little bit. And we might be able to talk about a regular game happening. Like, this might just be a regular kind of situation now. So, again, y'all, it's been one hell of a week. It has been that. But the NFL did the right thing. They moved the game back. We'll see who's available to play once that happens. And this is a huge situation for the Browns, right? Because if they would have went into that game without half their roster, I mean, that game has serious consequences for the playoffs, right? Let's say the Browns go into that game empty-handed, can't beat a Raiders team that looks very beatable, but the Ravens lose and so do the Colts. I mean, that just wastes a prime opportunity for the Browns to make the playoffs here, and vice versa. So, I mean, this is a huge move by the NFL to do this. It took this outbreak getting to this level, unfortunately, so they could go ahead and move this game. But the game's been moved to Monday. The stream, obviously, my live stream has been moved to Monday. Got to move some plans around, all that. It'll be fine. But that's the situation right now. The Browns will play the Raiders on Monday. I'm assuming at 4:30 still. Before I sign off of this video, let me go and check Twitter, because the way this week's been going, and before I end any video, I'm just going to have to check Twitter to make sure nothing else crazy has went down before I hit this upload button, because this has just been the kind of week that it's been. All right, so Cam Justice, 13 minutes ago, every player and staff who's tested positive was vaccinated. The Browns have confirmed. The team said the majority of those on the Browns who have tested positive are asymptomatic and or experiencing only mild symptoms, so that's very good news. So the Browns added a bunch of players to this list. They activated Anthony Walker off of this list, so some players are coming off this list. And confirming the majority of the players who tested positive are asymptomatic, only experiencing mild symptoms is a good sign in regards of testing out of quarantine. Again, that's a very good sign for this team. Jadeveon Clowney obviously added to this list earlier. Now, look, if that game were tomorrow, would have been a wrap for Jadeveon Clowney. Now that game's on Monday, you get the 2 extra days. Jadeveon might be able to come back because he might be asymptomatic. Anthony Walker is off that list. Who else is on this now? They have updated the list of who is on it. So Grant Delpit is officially on the list now. Tony Fields on the list. AJ Green on the list. Ronnie Harrison on the list. Kareem Hunt is on this list. Case Keenum, Jacob Phillips, Mac Wilson on this list. Now, the NFL did release a statement when it came to rescheduling the game. They said, we made these schedule changes based on the medical advice and discussion with the NFLPA. It helps to have the president of the NFLPA play center for you, as we're seeing a new highly transmittable form of this virus this week, resulting in substantial increase in cases around the league. The league said regarding the rescheduled game, and again, the Browns are moving that game, the Raiders game, to Monday, and it will happen at 5 o'clock at home in First Energy Stadium. So, again, y'all, come on, do it with me. We're going to do this one more time. We're going to do this until we all calm. Take a deep breath with me. I know we done panicked all week. We done freaked out. Some of y'all have been yelling at me. Do an emergency stream. It's over. The season's over, Quincy. Just end it. We good. We are going to be okay. We're going to be okay. I think we're really going to be okay. I think Baker could get off this list. Also, Hooper could get off this list. Some of the old linemen who tested early on this list could get off this list. Jarvis can get off this list. We're going to see who plays on Monday. I really hope this thing doesn't get worse, because the rate at which this certain variant is running through the team is very scary, right? Because if this happens to multiple teams, this could derail the entire season. So I'm pretty sure the NFL is looking forward to try to do something about this. Hopefully, again, we can have a full deck, a fair game versus the Raiders. I hope the Raiders weren't like already over here and had to extend their stay here, because that would have been very inconvenient for them. But that's where we're at, y'all. Again, take a deep breath. Let's relax. Things are going to be okay. I really think they're going to be okay. I'm not just saying that. And somebody somewhere, look, if anybody who watches any of these videos has any contact with Myles Garrett or Nicholas Chubb, could y'all do me a favor? Don't go over there. Leave them alone. Don't go over there physically. We don't need to talk to them physically. FaceTime them with your mask on, like, you know, just take no risk, right? FaceTime them and tell them to get in a bunker, lock it up till Monday, put all the food you need in there, and don't walk outside. Just don't walk outside. Get freshly curated, ventilated air into your system, because we need Nick Chubb. We need Myles Garrett. We would really like Jadeveon Clowney to be out there. Baker would help. Jarvis would be a huge help at this point. Again, we need all hands on deck to be able to play this game. And maybe they might get a practice in. Who knows? I'm not going to get that excited yet. But they moved the game, y'all. We can take a deep breath. We can relax. I was supposed to post a Q&A today that might come out later. I don't know. The way news has been breaking, might be more news. But that's all I have for you guys right now. But again, guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Have a good night. Keep your eyes on your sub box. Keep your eye on your sub box, because, well, that Q&A is probably going to post tomorrow. I'll just post a Q&A tomorrow. But keep your eye on the sub back for tomorrow. And obviously, make sure you stay subbed and dubbed so you can join the live streams when I do them now on Monday. So check me out on Monday. But that's going to be it for this week's show. That's going to be it for today, hopefully. Have a great day. Have a good night.